Hello once again and welcome back to the rest of Unit 6, and in today's lecture we have the pronunciation. In this activity 4 we have tape script 6.6 and it's about how to pronounce the suffix ed at the end of the regular verb. In the regular verb we have ed, and we have to pronounce it with the correct way. So we have three ways to pronounce the ed at the end of the regular verb, which are te or de or id. And how can we recognize between these ways and how to pronounce this ed with the correct way? I have notes for you to follow, and then you can pronounce the ed with the correct way. اخواني الاعزاء، بالنسبة للمقطع او الاضافة اللي بنهاية الفعل الماضي القياسي اللي هي الايدي تلفظ بثلاثة طرق، اما ت او د او اد. طبعا ملاحظة اللي اقدر اضيف لكم اياها او افيدكم بها هي حسب الحرف اللي يسبق الايدي مباشرة. خلينا نبدأ من الاد. إذا كان ما قبل الإضافة الإيدي حرف تي أو دي فيتم لفظها بصوت إد. started. مثال آخر ended, waited, handed, stated. لفظناها إد. ليش؟ لأن كان قبلها مباشرة حرف تي أو دي. أما بالنسبة لصوت ت، كيف نلفظ الايدي بصوت ت؟ اذا كان قبلها مباشرة ذ تي اتش العفو، او اكس او اف او بي او كي او اس او اس اتش او سي اتش او اتش، فاذا كان قبلها احد الحروف اللي تم ذكرها حاولوا تلفظونها بصوت ت. هسه عندنا walked. ليش؟ من قبل الايدي مباشرة ك، حرف كي، فلفظناها walked. فإذا كان قبل الايدي مباشرة الحروف اللي تم ذكرها حاولوا تلفظونها بصوت ت. واضحة؟ أما بالنسبة للتقطيع الصوتي، التقطيع الصوتي أو الجدول اللي موجود عندكم هنا. We have here the chart of 3 columns according to the pronunciation te, de or id. So we have to listen to the verbs which will be heard according to this tape script, and you have to classify these verbs according to the way of pronunciation, either te, de or id. So you have to listen, then you classify the words and verbs that you will hear. So let's listen, then you have to classify.
Tape script 6.7. Cleaned, received, studied, wanted, moved, talked, watched, interviewed, opened, decided.
اعتمادا على الملاحظة اللي ذكرتها بالتمرين اللي سبق هذا التمرين، حاولوا تصنفون الأفعال حسب اللفظ الصحيح. So we have in this exercise and this activity bends, ups and downs. What's the meaning of ups and downs, by the way? Ups and downs means تقلبات الحياة، تقلبات أو مطبات الحياة، مطبات، إرهاصات حسب ترجمة المترجم. Irregular verbs. We have irregular verbs. As you know, the verb in the past tense sentence will be either regular or irregular, and the regular will end with ed, and the irregular, the verb that will change from the present to the past without adding ed to the end of the verb. So that's why we call it regular verb. Write the past simple of these verbs. There's a list of irregular verbs on page طبعا اخواني الاعزاء، بالنسبه لهذا التمرين حاولوا تربطونه بصفحه 158 اللي هي الافعال راح تلقوها موجوده عندكم مثل ما مرتبه بجدول، كذلك انها مجرد لغرض الفعاليه، لغرض تحويل الفعل، بس هي كافعال موجوده ضمن صفحه 158 جدول. be was aware. begin began. can could. catch caught. come came. get got. give gave. go went. have had. leave left. lose lost. make made. meet met. send sent. take took. win won. write wrote. So these are the irregular verbs that change from the present to the past without adding ed to the end of the verbs. So you have to check these verbs. In this activity number 2, read about Benway. What were his ups and downs? In the next exercise, we have an interview with Ben, and according to the interview, we'll get a conversation, and you have to check and focus on the use of verbs in the past. So we have to listen to this tape script and this interview, and try to watch how to make the verbs and the verbs in the correct form of past simple. So let's listen.
Tape script 6.8. Interview with Ben Way.
Hi Ben, nice to meet you. Can you tell us a bit about your life?
Well, I was born on September the 28th, 1980 in Devon, in the southwest of England.
And what did your parents do?
My dad was an accountant and my mum was an artist.
Did you go to school in Devon?
Yes, I did. I went to a small village school.
Did you enjoy school?
No, I didn't enjoy it at all. I had problems because I was dyslexic and couldn't read and write.
Ah, that's difficult.
Yes, but when I was 9, my dad gave me a computer and it changed my life. I loved it. I took it everywhere with me. I helped my friends and my parents' friends with their computers.
Very good. And then?
Then I wrote my first software program when I was just 11. And when I was 15, I began my own computer company.
Oh, that's fantastic. Was it successful?
Yes, very successful. So successful that I left school at 16 and...
Yes, I know. You were a millionaire at 17.
Yes, I made my first million at 17. And at 19, I had 18.5 million.
And at 20, you won Young Entrepreneur of the Year.
Yes, I did. I often went on TV and radio and talked about it. It was amazing.
And then 1 year later...
Yes, and then just a year later, when I was 21, I lost everything. Disaster. .com businesses everywhere went down.
Yeah, but now you're up again. Another company, another million.
I know. I work hard, but I'm also very lucky.
لاحظنا المحادثة اللي صارت بين هاي الشخص وكيفية مقابلته، استخدام الأفعال في زمن الماضي، وطبعا كثير من الأفعال في زمن الماضي تم ذكرها في هذه المقابلة. كذلك أكو كلمة ذكرت dyslexic. What's the meaning of dyslexic? This is a good word, so you have to check it in your dictionary. Make the questions, ask and answer them with a partner. We have many questions here, and you have to ask these questions to your partner, and as what you heard in this exercise, like making an interview with your partner. So you have these questions to ask him, and the answer will be in the past simple. Also in these questions, sorry, you'll choose, or you'll use the auxiliary verb did or was or were according to the structure of the sentence, and the answer also will be with the past simple tense by using the verbs in the correct way of the past simple. To this exercise, we reach to the end to the end of the first part of this lecture, and we'll complete the past simple with the second part. Thank you so much.